I need a girlfriend. How to get a girlfriend? Because it is very important for me to get one. Why? Because I need to have sex. I've been watching so much porn, I look at all these beautiful, hot celebrities, and this creature in me demands that I get a replica of these girls in my life who'd care about me, sit across the dinner table and look deep into my eyes, dress up really cool, have beautiful hair just falling on her shoulders, a perfect face, and a hot banging body. She will exist only for me. Her life would revolve around mine, and she will make all my fantasies come true. She would make every guy jealous of me, but never talk to any of them because she has me. And I am a guy. So why does she need to talk to other guys? This is beyond my understanding. If ever guys try to flirt with her, send her flirtatious messages, basically overstep their boundaries, she will cut off all ties with them immediately. She will maintain strict boundaries with every guy she meets, works with, and is friends with, and would get furious if any of these guys call or text after midnight, crack a dirty joke in her company, or use language that I feel is inappropriate under the terms that I have set for guys to communicate with her. She will go to the gym and obsessively work on having those shapely thighs, butt, waist, and diligently maintain her body. Not to forget, every time she goes to the gym, I will accompany her. She will upload pictures with me on her Instagram and Facebook and never upload a picture of herself which is even suggestively revealing. All such pictures will be reserved for me. Right after we start dating, she will begin to detest all the men in the world except her father, brother, and some unsuspecting cousins. She will only get impressed by me, and not by any other man in spite of their superior skills, knowledge, wit, looks, or chemistry. She will never find any guy funnier or even funny. And she will forever be plagued by this necessity to talk to me and be around me at all time in her day. She will look spectacularly good at any time I see her. And once again, she will love me, never leave my hand, and will measure other people's worth using me as a standard of perfection. She will make a conscious choice of not going to nightclubs, pubs, bars, parties at her friends, or any event which doesn't include me. She wouldn't want to and reject those invitations without a second thought. In private, she will be crazy in bed, always willing to go an extra mile, never backing down from a crazy idea, looking forward to anything I suggest, and will hold me as the greatest lover she has known. In public, however, she will assume the caricature of a lady, will often use words such as modesty and grace to define girls with self-respect. She will have a strong dislike of girls who show their body, who share their pictures on various social medias to gain popularity, and will judge them unkindly. She will value decency above everything, but wouldn't hesitate for a second in engaging with me in any form of mischievous acts of sexual nature in public. She will do it because she's crazy for me. When she is with other people, to show her moral fabric, she will deliver lectures on the significance of cultural propriety in a woman's life. She will hate girls wearing tight clothes but wear them whenever I want her to. She will hate talking about sex, and even the word would bring an expression of disgust on her face, but will love talking about it to great debauched extents with me. She will value my success the most, my existence the most, my feelings the most, my expectations the most, and my way of life the most. And in return for all of this, I will love her the most. I will give to her my all and everything. I will be faithful, caring, supportive, and the best boyfriend she will ever find. How many of you could see a few of your wants in that description? How many of you have acted in that fashion before? This was a composite of everything that is fictional. This is as far from reality as one could be. Now you might comment that this isn't fictional. I have met girls like these or have friends who have girlfriends like these. We humans have a habit of attaching ourselves to fictional ideals. That is how lying has thrived and prospered so much amongst Homo sapiens. That doesn't mean it is real. Our fantasies, wants, the basic idea of a lover has been painted and brought to us by fiction from books, movies, shows, and lies sold to us by people. The whole point of fiction is to show something that doesn't exist and has no connection to reality despite using the context of reality. But we perceive these stories and lies with such hope in our eyes that we start playing these fictional characters. That is where fantasies come to life. Fantasies of meeting a person with these grand streams of qualities. What about the bad shit? Ever had a conversation in which people list down the qualities of the person they would like to date? We never mention any vices or bad characteristics that we are going to tolerate. Our fictional idea of a lover are always perfection with a little compromise on looks, because admitting that you want great looks makes you look shallow. How many people have you met in real life who don't have any vices or truckloads of batshit craziness from their past? People are very complicated, and in most cases, unbearably confused. How many people have you met in your life who had a completely different personality from how they initially portrayed themselves? How many girls have you met who told you that they hated such and such things, and later you found out that they had done all of them? Who said that they will never choose to date such types of guys, this and that, and then they do. If you truly want to be in a relationship, first dissolve all these assumptions, expectations, and preconceived notions of what a relationship looks like. If people behaved exactly how they claim to behave, there wouldn't be any breakups. Human nature is marred by inconsistencies. Why? Two reasons. One, because as an individual, you might find a lot of flaws in you. But as a romantic individual, we tend to believe we are complete. And whatever we do, believe in, and affiliate to are the right things. This very small belief paves the way for conflict in ideologies, principles, lifestyle choices, pop culture preferences, taste, sexual preferences, personal choices, and the very lens through which we view the world. Two, because we lie. We lie a lot. We treat the process of getting a girlfriend as an interview. The point is to get accepted. So our mind isn't focused on compatibility, number of things we agree on, her history, my history, her lifestyle, the future. All we care about is getting a yes. When that is your objective, you will say anything, agree on everything, promise everything, and show her that you are cool with things that you most definitely know you won't be cool with. In this attempt, what you do is you sell and push an ideal image that has nothing to do with your actual personality. And she does the same. But for her, the reason is different. She doesn't trust you because she has come to realize that if she speaks about her life, her past, and her wants honestly, she gets brutally judged by men and women alike. As a result, she chooses her words very carefully. So, what happens when two people who are selling their chosen ideal images to each other get together in a romantic bond? The same thing that happens with every actor in the world. You break out of character. Now, with actors, the scene requires them to be in character for only a few minutes. With you, the scene is the extent of your life. There will come several times when you would just do what you want to, impose a belief on the other person, or simply impose yourself on the other person. And with that, cracks develop and the truth starts to seep through. Stop chasing your fantasy girlfriend, that fantasy relationship, that fantasy sex, or anything that makes you want to act like a fictional character. TV shows and movies always project love as the epitome of happiness. What they don't equally show is the other side of the coin. If it goes wrong, it has the potential to wreck your life. And there aren't any ancient lessons full of wisdom and breakups. What you get is hurt, regret, time waste, and prolonged depression. I'm not telling you to not be in relationships. I'm telling you to treat reality with the seriousness it deserves. For once, open your eyes and treat fiction as fiction. This is not a compromise, it is enlightenment. When people grow up, they realize that games and lies don't really work in relationships. But they learn that after having tried and failed several times, you don't need to make the same mistakes. Now, you may remain single because of this for a long time, but at least it will be a choice until you meet that person. And you will, but patience is necessary and much better than jumping from one relationship to another and signing yourself up for permanent, irreversible psychological damage. Now, you might ask, what do I do until I meet that person? You find who you are. You repair yourself. Find what makes you happy. Better your life. You grow and change and evolve. Consume knowledge and ideas. Develop interests and skills. After you have done that, you will never need pretending. Why do you need to find who you are? Because when you complete that journey of finding yourself, a habit develops and knowledge is acquired. The habit is to always find out what you want, and the knowledge helps you with knowing what it is. Only with these two skills combined will you know who will become your greatest fantasy girlfriend or even your wife. Thank you for watching. If you would like to see more of such content, please support our channel by subscribing. You can also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Mensutra. Have a great day.